Hello saviors and welcome, my name is Savar24 and today we're going to be playing Zero Time Dilemma. This is a new indie game that I found on Steam that is kind of odd. It's an investigation style type game where you have the fate of the entire world resting amongst the fate of 9 people, but only 3 of them can survive. I really don't know much more than that. It's some sort of mysterious situation in a bunker where 9 competitors are going up against each other to try and figure out how to escape some sort of vault. And there are 3 squadrons, C, Q, and Z, I wanted to say. I'm not entirely sure on that. And I have to try and deduce which one is better for all of mankind. But I don't know a lot about this game. I'm just going to jump into it and see what happens. Coincide. Nevada Desert, decom.
Hey, open up!
12/31/2028.
Who would do this?
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake?
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess. That helmet can't come off, can it?
So creepy. I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
It's a good question. But for some odd reason, I don't think it's as devious as they think it is.
Forget it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
Impossible. This is a confinement room.
The bar's only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
No, because he's probably got he's got one too.
It wasn't me.
It talks.
And here's the mastermind right here. Or at least I think so.
Life is simple. Don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct?
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you can tell me that eventually.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
Oh great, so it's Saw.
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that!
Let's get started, shall we? Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
You'll fail. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You'll have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What? Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You're just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him.
You're gonna have to answer him, because the problem is that you're on a timer.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Not entirely sure, but I get a feeling like it's, I like the color blue and red both, but I don't know what to choose. Odds are, when it comes down to decisions like this in the future, those decisions are going to be time-based. So I need to make decisions quickly when those kind of scenarios come around. I say red.
It's red.
I got it! Yeah!
See? Didn't I say it'd be red?
Yeah, whatever.
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize, but you must all sleep.
Sleep.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Somehow I get the feeling like it wouldn't have mattered what we chose, the answer would have been the same. The results would have been the same. Whichever color I chose were to probably be the one that was on top, and I wouldn't know either way. But at the same time, the situation was just a test to see how I would decide. I don't know. This whole thing is a convoluted story, but I have no idea as to how it's going to go. Wait, we're out in the middle of a desert?
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Is this guy gonna freak out again? I guess not. Okay. Alright, so far, that strange man in the mystery bird mask is trying to play a... Wait, what the hell? Oh, these are just the opening credits, I guess. Anyways, that guy in the bird mask is a situation type deal that makes things a little bit convoluted, and he's playing a game with us like Saw. So it's kind of like some sort of Saw thing going on here, but I have no idea as to what the true premise of this whole thing is going to be. And I do hope that that wasn't just, you know, that. I saw all that trailer and prepping for all the stuff, and it's just this. I hope it wasn't that. Anyways, the whole situation about this, I'm guessing, is something to do with trying to figure out who this kid is. But I have no real knowledge as to what the whole scenario is, but supposedly we're going to be broken up into 3 different factions, and directed to try and figure out who's gonna die and who's gonna live to decide the fate of the world. And the the lip syncing towards the actors' voices is off, way off. But I guess it was more prepared for like a Japanese anime type deal rather than an American video game. Is there any way I can skip this? Oh, okay, there is. Beginning of the end. CQD End 1. Save. Okay. Now it's time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story. Okay. C, Q, or D team. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought it's C, Q, and D. I thought it was Z. So I got C, Q, and D team. I'm gonna choose C team first. I have no idea why. Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will be unlocked as the story unfolds. Select an unlocked fragment to continue the story, which... When you find you are unsure how to control something in the game, click the question mark in the top right to open the control guide. You can also press back on the controller or F1 on the keyboard. Okay, so here we go. So it's the Birdman. Heads or tails, coin toss win, payoff. So wait a minute. What was to happen if I would have lost the bet thing? I don't know. This is kind of interesting. Okay, so it's all the same. Okay, now what? Should I click on this situation, or should I just go ahead and do this? I don't know. I'm kind of just spitballing at the moment because I have no idea what's going on. Payoff.
When I woke up...
Huh? What is coin?
Me
Need somehow...
Some...
Oh, okay, I get it. The whole situation will work if I flip the coin and guess it wrong. That's when the game starts. So basically, I got the good ending, is what happened. Okay, so I need to choose the team, and I need to reflip the coin. That's what I gotta do.
You are the
So last time I chose red, and it was correct, and everybody went free. But now I choose blue, and the choice is going to be different.
It's blue.
That's why I told you, Red.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, I urge all of you to go to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened
Forget? But why?
here. There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember anything in a moment. Pleasant dreams.
Kind of made it seem like he died there instead of just went to sleep. It's blazing in my ear. I kind of have to turn it down right now. Okay, so I got it right the first time, and because of my decision, I basically won. Everybody went free, and I got it completely correct. Of course, I kind of went on instinct to that girl right there, that one that was just showed, the last one that was just showed. It was all a matter as to, wait, I get the feeling like she's a really smart person, so let's go with what she says. But at the same time, I kind of had to go instinctually upon it. And I guessed right, so the situation ended. We all went free, and the entire thing was good. So now, we go right back into it.
Carlos! Carlos!
But this time as Team C.
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Who's this?
Want to play
I
a
am
game?
Zero. The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. "Because there was a snail." Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the three of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D-Team.
Carlos, Diana, and Q.
You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. And an anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. You will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
That is right.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
Wait.
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group of 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed.
Wow. This got extremely dark quickly. So basically, it's playing
Let's begin.
Saw
This
games.
is the decision game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
Whoa. A grain of sand. Okay, then. Well, like I said before, I'm starting off in C team, so... This is something else. Execution, C. This whole scenario is completely messed up. Decontamination room. Control room. The power room. The infirmary. pantry. How many more rooms are there? Okay.
So this is the last room.
Yes.
And the rec room.
We've checked everywhere we could.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
Yikes.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
I'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
How do we make sure they know to do it?
It's a good question. There's no real definitive way we can figure it out.
Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
Right.
It's not working.
Damn it.
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
The what?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit Box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero would put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing. I mean, who knows? We might get lucky, but the question is what does the box even do? And what's the supposed treat thing mean?
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
I don't know, these are a lot of questions. Some pretty good stuff here, too. Let's start with who is Zero.
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be connected.
Just, please, believe me.
She's right.
What is his purpose?
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
Hello.
What Sigma said back then up in DCOM was.
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth.
When did he say that?
Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda. Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable.
What's that supposed to mean? It was
Why
inevitable.
did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us $500,000 if we joined up.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
Well, so far that was me in a nutshell with the coin toss.
Do you hear something?
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
A dog? Looks like it's got a message around its neck.
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then?
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
Sorry, but
No answer, huh?
when I laughed, it was just a matter of, hilarity between...
Did they steal you away from decom too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case. It holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it.
Sending a message to Q.
Wait a sec.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
But there's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
That dog better hurry up.
Throw.
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
Five minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit...
I know!
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting...
What a
If we do
douche.
that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter.
That's true, but
Those
it's...
are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
And it is time to decide. So this whole game is about deciding the fate of everyone around you. So there's a whole lot of situational prevalence to this. Now, on one hand, your morality and your humanity has a bit of a fighting decision here. Should you survive and possibly go for the way to end one team and get the situation to possibly get out quicker, or should you be with your humanity and vote for the deciding to try and get everybody prolonged? And that is the dilemma. Should you go with the decision to kill everybody, or try to help everybody survive and see if you can't solve more of the situation? And as much as I would like, and as much as I hate wanting to do this decision, I have to make it. However, I'm not going to have to make it right now because I'm kind of pushing my time right now. So I'm going to have to end the episode here. Join me next time, which I'm thinking I may as well go ahead and do this episode the next day to do some more of this dilemma situation. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody!